have you been in that situation where you have a lot of deadlines, targets, and huge work on your plate, and you feel like, what the heck, man, how will I complete this work? And many times you feel, what is the purpose of all this work? I mean, after one level you start feeling the burnout and the heat, and you feel like, let me quit all this thing and go to some Himalayas and rest peacefully, or go to my rural village and start doing farming. If you felt like that, don't be alone. You are not alone. You are actually, a lot of people are facing the same problem. Only thing is, some talk about this and fix it, and some are fighting this battle alone without any results. Well, let me introduce you to one of my clients. He used to work in SAP labs at a very senior level. Mostly he used to work in SAP labs, the vice president, and he used to take care of the sales and other departments. So he was in a similar situation, that post-pandemic especially, the release and the targets which are having, he was not able to meet them because old methodologies were not working, and he was not getting creative ideas because he never got the time to be creative. So he was really feeling the heat, and one fine day he contacted me in LinkedIn and he saw my post and he said, Vijay, can you help me out because I'm in this situation? So I said, why not? We started the coaching session. So my first step of coaching session, which I always take to almost all the clients, is I sit with them to understand the overall issue rather than just fixing the job issue. So I took out my wheel of life, and for 4 sessions almost, we found out 4 major areas where he was actually not in the right direction. The first area which he was not in the right direction was, he was not having growth in his life anymore. Growth in the sense, I'm not talking monetary growth, I'm talking about his professional growth and personal growth, which he was not getting time for. Second, he was not focusing on happiness. I mean, he was not, the fun is one of the component of the wheel which I talk about. His fun was missing in life. Third, he was not getting time for rejuvenation. That was another thing which he was missing. And fourth, family was neglected. When these 4 parameters are not having, the other 4 parameters will eventually get impacted. So what do we do? So I took another 3-4 sessions to identify which all areas can he rejuvenate and how can we integrate growth with rejuvenation and fun. So with the analysis of the event, I found after almost 4-5 sessions, I concluded the list things which he was enjoying a lot during his college days and in the initial days of his career. Number 1 he was enjoying was cycling. Second thing he was enjoying was going to gym. Third thing he was enjoying was trekking or walking in nature. These are the few things he was enjoying a lot when he was in the early days of his career, and later on, due to his career responsibilities, marriage and kids, he was not able to dedicate time to this. These were the other areas. And also, he was having one unique idea. He used to like cooking a lot, and getting into some innovative dishes he wanted to make always. And he used to do a lot in his college and hostel days. It was very popular for that. So I said, great, these are the activities you need to nail down. So, and also I found out in few sessions, what all activities does he enjoy as a family. So he found he liked to go walking with his spouse and going for dinner in some good hotels. This was his interest, but he was not getting time. So I said, great, these all activities we have to include. Then I found what is the activities we can do for the kids, along with the kids what he can do. So with kids he found he likes to solve innovative problems. I mean, if he's there, he sticks, one of his kids was in almost 9th standard. So he said, if I get time to fix it in some creative problems of physics or something like that, he enjoys. So I said, great. So these are the activities we found out. It took almost 4 to 5 sessions to find out this. Then question is, how do we implement? Because implementation is most difficult. So the first step I did was, when can we integrate at least cycling, gym are the 2 things which we can include right away. So evening was not possible because he has a lot of, once he goes out of his house, once he meets client, many times he may not have time when he will return back. He may return back at 10 o'clock, sometimes he returns at 11 o'clock. So that was not possible. So I said, okay, let's do one thing. Let's start our day somewhere to change the schedule. And changing the schedule was not easy. He started getting up at early morning 6 o'clock. Previously he used to get up by 8 o'clock. Then we somehow slowly migrated. In 1 month it took him to come to a routine of 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock he started waking up, and from there he started going to gym. The first thing I told him. And another thing I told him was, when you go to gym, take a pen and paper. And he was like, intrigued, what pen and paper, why in gym? I said, go there, you will see it. Not immediately, but in 15-20 days you will start getting ideas in your gym. And he was quite skeptic. He said, that's funny. But he said, okay, I follow you. I listen to your advice. So he took his pen and paper and he used to go to gym. The first 10-15 days it was just like that, and he was at least getting a lot of energy. 1 month later, suddenly he started getting creative ideas. When he was in gym, he was going to cycling. So weekly 2 days cycling, weekly 2 days gym, and another 1 or 2 days go for walking in some park. That was what I recommended him. And he started doing it religiously. And whenever he was going, he was taking a pen and paper. So all of a sudden, one day he was in gym and he got some ideas, when if I run this sort of campaign, results may be higher. And he started writing down those ideas. Suddenly he started getting creative ideas. So 3-4 months down the road, he started bringing the changes in the organization. He started bringing certain new ideas, certain new ways of bringing revenues, sales, and it worked. Things were improved. In 4 to 5 months, things started rolling out. And then we did a lot of other things also. But if I talk about major things which impacted his life was family and rejuvenation and fun. Then I told, why don't you do some fun activities with the team also, intentionally, because his team was a reflection of his personality. His team was also feeling the heat, they were also burnt out, and we started implementing those changes. So obviously I cannot discuss in this small video, but there are a lot of things we did. In outcome, if I talk about, in 9 months, outcome was his sales quota started increasing. He had a quota of, let's say, X, and that X was able to be accomplished in less than his stipulated time. Second, he at least launched 3 new campaigns in one particular year, which was an amazing hit for him, because he was saying that launching a new campaign and new ideas, he was not getting ideas for quite some time. But this time he got 3 new ideas which he implemented, and one of those ideas was so crazy that he got huge revenue out of it. Then his family life started increasing a lot, because when he started balancing family with work, that started getting immense happiness in his family also. This was the outcome he got. So now my question to you is this. Have you focused that your work alone is not enough to give you results? Are you focusing intentional breaks? Are you focusing on intentional rejuvenation? Are you focusing on intentional creativity sessions? If you are not doing it, folks, I'm telling you, you'll not get creative ideas, because creativity is intentional. And if you're stuck in your career, you feel like you're feeling the burnout and you're not getting the answer to it, then I'm telling you, do not fight it. Life is too small to experiment and do everything alone. Outsource your work. What is it, outsource? Find a coach. If you want, I can help you out. Drop me a message. If my expertise and experience can help you grow in your career, I would love to help you out. It was great talking to you. I will bring up another case study of one of my clients in next video. Thank you so much.